Join me as I take on the challenge of intuitive eating for a whole week. Can I really learn to listen to my body and trust my cravings? In this video, you'll learn about intuitive eating, a mindful approach that encourages you to trust your body's hunger signals. Many people struggle with restrictive diets and unhealthy relationships with food, often leading to binge eating or guilt. These diets can be super restrictive, telling you what you can and can't eat, and when you can and can't eat it. They can make you feel like you're constantly fighting against your own hunger cues, leading to this cycle of restriction and overindulgence. When you're on a diet, it's easy to feel like you're stuck in a constant battle with your body. You're hungry, but you're not supposed to eat that. You want to indulge, but you're not allowed to. It's this constant push and pull that can lead to feelings of guilt and shame around food. This guilt and shame can be really damaging to your relationship with food and your body. It can make you feel like you're not good enough, like you're not strong enough to stick to a diet. And that's just not true. You are strong enough and you are capable enough. But you need to learn to listen to your body and trust your hunger cues. When you're on a diet, it's easy to forget what it's like to truly listen to your body. You start to rely on rules and restrictions, rather than your own hunger and fullness cues. But intuitive eating is all about tuning back into those natural cues and learning to trust yourself around food. Explore the principles of intuitive eating, including honoring your hunger, making peace with food, and respecting your fullness. The first principle of intuitive eating is honoring your hunger. This means listening to your body and eating when you're hungry, rather than eating according to a schedule or a set of rules. Honoring your hunger is all about tuning back into your body's natural cues. It's about recognizing when you're hungry and giving yourself permission to eat. It's not about eating because you're bored or eating because you're emotional. It's about eating because your body needs fuel. The second principle of intuitive eating is making peace with food. This means giving yourself permission to eat all foods without restriction or guilt. It's about recognizing that all foods have value, and that no foods are off limits. Making peace with food is a game changer. It means you can finally let go of the guilt and shame associated with certain foods and start enjoying your favorite treats again. It means you can have a slice of pizza or a scoop of ice cream without feeling like you've ruined your diet. The third principle of intuitive eating is respecting your fullness. This means paying attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues and stopping when you're satisfied. It's not about eating until you're stuffed or until you've cleaned your plate. It's about eating until you're content and then stopping. Respecting your fullness is all about self-care. It's about recognizing when you've had enough and giving yourself permission to stop eating. It's not about depriving yourself or restricting certain foods. It's about honoring your body's needs and taking care of yourself. The key insight is that intuitive eating empowers you to reconnect with your body's natural cues, fostering a healthier mindset around food. It's about trusting yourself and trusting your body. It's about recognizing that you are capable of making healthy choices without the need for rules or restrictions. When you practice intuitive eating, you start to develop a healthier relationship with food and your body. You start to feel more confident, more self-assured, and more in control. You start to recognize that you are capable of making healthy choices without the need for external validation. Intuitive eating is not a diet, it's a mindset. It's a way of approaching food and your body that is gentle, compassionate, and kind. It's a way of taking care of yourself without the need for rules or restrictions. To summarize, intuitive eating promotes self-acceptance and a balanced approach to food, helping you cultivate a positive relationship with what you eat. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's not about restriction, it's about freedom. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to check out my other videos on mindful eating and share your thoughts in the comments below.